Kimbrough.
Here.
Love.
Here.
Story. Absent. Harris.
Present.
Okay. And that is at 5:30 p.m.
Okay. Pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Suggested motion there hereby move that the Board of Education approve the agenda for August 2023 special session as presented. May I have a motion? Motion by Ms. Dixon. May I have a second? Second by Ms. Kimbrough. Roll call, John?
Yes. Brown. Absent. Dixon.
Present.
Golar. Absent. Kimbrough.
Yes.
Love.
Yes.
Story. Absent. Harris.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Suggested hereby move that the Board of Education approve the consent agenda, items A, B, C, and D as presented. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Ms. Dixon, second by Ms. Kimbrough. Roll call, John?
Yes. Brown. Absent. Dixon.
Yes.
Golar. Absent. Kimbrough.
Yes.
Love.
Yes.
Story. Absent. Harris.
Yes.
Consent agenda carried.
Be it hereby moved that the Board of Education approve Henry Brothers Company to construct the Calumet Middle School Gymnasium addition at the total cost of $10,227. Base bid $9,597 plus alternate one $93,000 plus alternate two $5,307. I'm sorry, $537,000 as presented. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Ms. Kimbrough, second.
Second.
And second by Ms. Dixon. Roll call, John?
Yes. Brown. Absent. Dixon.
Yes.
Golar. Absent. Kimbrough.
Yes.
Love.
No.
Story. Absent. Harris.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Approval of display of 2023-2024 tentative budget. Suggested motion being hereby moved that the Board of Education approve the display of the 2023-24 tentative budget as presented. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Ms. Dixon and second by Ms. Kimbrough. Roll call, John?
As Brown. Absent. Dixon. Golar. Absent. Kimbrough.
Yes.
Love.
Abstain.
Okay. Story. Absent. Harris.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Approval of school year 2023-24 district organization chart. Be it hereby moved that the Board of Education approves the school year 2023-24 district organizational chart as presented. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Ms. Kimbrough, second
Second.
by Ms. Dixon. Roll call, John?
Yes. Brown.
Excuse me, which one are we on, B?
We're on C.
C, approval of healthcare staffing agreement for special education
We're in the
teachers.
middle of a, we can,
I'm sorry, but I got lost when I
okay,
voted.
this week is
C. This is the C, approval of the SY 23-24 district organizational chart.
okay, thank
Okay,
you.
it must be something.
Yes.
else.
Brown. No. Dixon.
Yes.
Golar. Absent. Kimbrough.
Yes.
Love.
Okay. Abstain.
Okay. Story.
Page three.
Okay. Harris.
Page three,
Yes.
okay.
Okay. Story.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm sorry. C,
Okay.
What?
Oh, we clear in the middle, so story says, you said no,
No.
and no, she said no.
Okay. And Love. Oh, abstain. Okay. Motion carried.
Okay. Letter D, approval of daily pay increase for substitute teachers. Be it hereby moved that the Board of Education accepts the superintendent's recommendation to increase the daily pay for substitute teachers for school year 2023-2024 and moving forward as presented. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Ms. Kimbrough,
Second.
and second by Ms. Dixon. Roll call done?
Okay. Brown?
No.
Okay. Dixon?
Yes.
Golar? Absent. Kimbrough?
Looking at this thing.
Love?
Hold on.
Okay. Story?
Just the subject?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
She said, Story, yes?
I say yes.
Okay. Love?
Yes.
Okay. Harris?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Approval of staff attendance at the AASPA conference. Be it hereby moved that the Board of Education approve, I'm sorry. Approval of, this is letter E, approval of healthcare staffing agreements for special education teacher. Be it hereby moved that the Board of Education approve the maximum healthcare services in company to provide one special education teacher for the 2023-2024 school year to be housed at Calumet Middle School at the cost of $90 per hour as presented. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Ms. Dixon,
Second.
second by Ms. Kimbrough. May I have a roll call, John?
Yes. Brown?
Yes.
Dixon?
Yes.
Golar? Absent. Kimbrough?
Yes.
Love?
Yes.
Story?
What are we on? F? E. Okay, E. Oh, E. Yeah.
Harris?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Letter F, approval of staff member attendance at AASPA conference. Be it hereby moved that the Board of Education approve Roxanne Williams to attend the American Association of School Personnel Administrators Conference in Anaheim, California on October 3rd through the 6th, 2023, estimated to be in the amount of $2,348.57 for all arrangements as presented. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Ms. Kimbrough. And second by Ms. Dixon.
Question,
Question?
it's to the superintendent. So, you had a budget that you're about to present, and I am wondering why, or suggesting that if you had a running sort of precedence of professional development for staff, that you would put that in your budget, that you link it to individual development plans, because this one-off has been, for me, concerning. So this board has said no to 2 staff people who pay out of pocket, and now we're presenting another. So it feels to me like we are budgeting. If that's a priority for you, you would put that in your budget, and then present that to the board. So there's some consistency, SOU, about what your plan is for professional development. It seems like this is one-off, right? So we sadly have randomly approved or not approved people's travel. And some people have to pay out of their pocket. So there's got to be some consistency in my mind about what you're planning to do around professional development for staff.
So we budget probably close to $1 million a year for professional development. That includes in-district professional development conferences, and it's required by the state. So our Title II funding is where staff receive professional development, most of it. So we have Title II, which is, it's all budgeted. We also have other grants that require that you have to send people professional development. So when we write our budget, it's in there.
But it's not, there's a vast line item, but there's, what I'm asking for is like you be specific about who is it that you're planning to send? Because for me, it feels like it's gonna be uneven, where, and you saw that happen, where Mr. Ivy was sent, but, to Ms.
Ms.
Kimbrough
Kimball and Ms. Burnett.
Burnett or not.
Mhm.
And so you leave them at the whim of the board, and no telling where the board might be next month or the month after that. But if you could say to us, board, in this budget, here was my plan for professional development. These 6 staff people, I am planning based on performance recommendations and or some other need that they are going to be spent. And I was looking at the line items to see if you were actually budgeting that for staff. I did not see that. There's a broad line item, but it seems to me it might be in the best interest of you and your staff. You were really explicit about who this year you were planning to send for the professional development. Because I have heard staff say that we need to get to this board member and this board member, and that's an unfortunate, it really is an unfortunate precedent set regarding sending staff to or not to. So if for me, as a board member, I could see that this is your plan, and it's a broad plan, it's not one person, 2 people, I would feel most comfortable
I have a
about.
quick question. I just have a question in terms of like, the one person that, that's going, this, he or she's the only person in that department, is that correct?
Correct. She's the
Okay.
director of human resources.
Okay, and who else was it that went? Was it?
It was,
There was an assistant principal who I recommended to the board to go to a conference, as well as the MTSS coordinator, and the board did not vote for either of them to go. And I believe the assistant principal went on her own.
And there was one other person, I guess.
That was
that was-
prior
that-
to
Oh, okay, okay.
Mr. Ivy,
Alright.
back in March or
Yeah,
April.
that was next.
Yeah, okay.
So from the superintendent's perspective, we budget, and most of our all of our professional development is grant-based. So we have to be very specific in the grant to say this person or this department or teachers are going to professional development based on literacy, assessment, or whatever. And then it's approved by the state of grant. So it is in the grant, but moving forward, I can be more explicit to
it
share.
was great.
So she's getting paid out of Title II because that's dealing with personnel development, recruitment, retention. And Title II is all about staff, building into your staff.
But I don't see it, so I asked you for a back sheet so that I could see what you were building into it and see it there.
It's, I believe you asked to see their departmental sheets, and I believe that human resources she puts on there to attend the conference.
Sorry, under human resources, not under title.
It's just paid for out of title, but human resources, that's where she's acting out of her department's budget.
Okay, I missed that, so,
Okay.
but I do think that it is in your best interest moving forward to present to the board, because it's sad that 2 people have to pay out of their pocket. I don't know what's gonna happen in this vote, I have no clue what's gonna happen. But it feels to me like if you were wanting to ensure that everybody is not gonna be looking at the board, I'm sure it comes up.
Well, I mean, I think when the other 2 were going to the conference, we were very explicit to say that this is grant funded, it is budgeted.
That's not what I'm asking.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, it's always going to be at the window.
No, but that's not what I'm asking.
Okay.
So if you have a strategic plan, you also have a development plan for your staff. And I'm asking you, what's your plan for your development for your staff for this year? That part I'm still not hearing. It feels like it's still very vague to me. So I'm just giving you some advice because it's sad that this board decided not to send folks on a conference. I don't know what's going to happen with Ms. Roxanne. But if you do this by piecemeal, it's going to be random, is what I suspect.
But Dr. Alexander, it was very clear from the board, reason why they did not want to vote on that.
So it
So
wasn't
that was
saying
very clear.
it wasn't. We all
So-
chose,
No, we
It
didn't.
was very clear.
well, we chose personally why we did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but that's
excuse
not
me,
what I'm
so
arguing.
excuse me. So Dr. Alexander, it was very
Yeah.
clear from the board on the reason why they did not want to send those 2 staff members.
And
So that
one of the
that
concerns
was,
was turnkey, when they got the turnkey in the PD, professional development, and
Yeah.
provide, PD for staff upon return or some kind of guidelines. I think that was my reason,
but moving
we
forward,
definitely need that.
And mine was spending out money and people leaving not productive to us. That was my concern.
I'm not
Thank
arguing
you.
any of
So,
those things.
John, roll call.
I'm just saying, okay. So when you say
Brown?
sad, you're speaking about all of them.
That's what I was saying. Are we through?
Yes.
Before you said that.
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
I might have.
Oh, there are times,
I'm just trying
time
to say.
consuming on that
She
one
said it all.
particular item. I don't know, you're done, right?
Maybe.
Oh, come on now. No, we not gonna do this.
Anyone else have the floor?
President, you need to quiet all of us.
Okay, thank you.
Every one of us.
Excuse me, roll call, please.
Yes. Brown?
Evil.
I have a question.
Okay, come on.
I'm not, all I'm saying is, moving forward, we as a board though, if they have the budget in the professional development, we as the board, are we gonna continue to stop people from going? I do understand because of you said Turkey, are we gonna move forward? Because I know it may be some stuff, they let her go, they didn't let me go and all of this and that, so what are we doing? Sorry.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Dorsey.
Yeah,
Roll
that's
call.
what I was
Okay.
asking.
Brown?
I'm an abstain.
Okay. Dixon?
Yes.
Golar, absent. Kimbrough?
Yes.
Love?
Yes.
Story?
She needs to go.
She said yes.
Okay. Harris?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Approval of adoption of policies issued 110, 111, and 112 as recommended by Press Plus. Be it hereby moved that the Board of Education approve the adoption of the board policies as set forth in the Press Plus packets 110, 111, and 112 as recommended by Press Plus. May I have a motion? Motion, please.
Motion.
Motion by Ms. Dixon and second by Ms. Kimbrough.
Question. No, my question still remains is this haven't been discussed, and I've been saying this even the committee as a whole, we never have one this month, and it just never been discussed, and we're voting on these policies that we have to, discuss. We have, I do understand 110, 111 is the high, but we paid the fine for that, and then 112 is kind of curved before we get behind that. So we just have a need to discuss all these policies, not the ones that's due, but we have like board, I believe in 111 is board, relationship in that, those particular policies. We just need to have a discussion as instead of trying to approve it now and then come back and it comes back in the agenda. So
Okay.
that's my take. Can we have, board president,
Thank you
with the
very much.
committee, I'm asking you, could we have a discussion?
Well, right now, we're not,
Okay, but I'm
but
just saying.
let me finish. I want to just answer you. I want to answer your question. We're being charged $50 a month. Now we're up to $250 for something that,
That wasn't discussed,
again, it's a reason why we need to move forward with this. We're being fined $50 a month.
That's the first I'm hearing, when it came up, it just said $50.
But I mentioned, at the time, it was $50. That's what I was told. But you was there-
$50, so it's $50 a month now,
Per policy.
per policy.
So now
So
we're,
that was never said, that was discussed, when we asked you what's the fine, and then we paid, you said yes, and it was only $50.
you know how many months
Well,
that
I
was?
responded to that, and so they charge you, at that time, I think, was just $50.
Mhm.
And then the next time we got bills, which I think was like July, it was another 50. And then just yesterday, John,
Yeah.
maybe Tuesday, we got another bill because the board president asked me last week and I sent the email, it was 150, so we were 3 months behind.
Mhm.
Now they're charging for 110 and 111, because I think 111 was due in July.
Yes.
So we might have 110, I thought we just, did most of 110.
No, 110, 111, no 112.
None.
I know 112, because that's the current one.
So for what excuse me, I didn't cut you off, but what I recall was you saying it was $50 and it was okay, and you had a problem with under discretion of the board president, and you said no one should have that much power. So that's why you chose not to pass the policy. So, do you recall that? Well,
That's
you
fine,
had to
that's
show
fine.
that.
I'm trying to-
That's
I'm
exactly
trying
what
to
you
So,
said.
Ms. Kimbrough, you just
If
said,
it was myself, because she,
may I have a, roll
last
call, John?
she said, she
Brown?
already had that much. So I'm just saying.
May I have a roll
that-
call?
Yes. Brown?
Excuse me, before you do that, I'm
Dixon?
I don't wanna argue.
Yes.
John, excuse me.
I'm
Ex-
doing
I
what the
know
board
you do
president
what the
has
board
asked. I'm
president's
sorry.
doing, but that is horrible.
You set somebody down for $15.
This is how we do
I'm
it.
tired of this.
Excuse me, Ms. Dixon.
Okay, I'm
Zolar, absent.
Wow. Okay, I'll talk to Vanessa.
She
and
said
figure
yes.
this where.
Love,
Because this is horrible. We can't
Love.
even discuss anything.
Story,
No.
Harris.
Yes.
Motion carried.
No, they didn't. You brought this
Well,
up.
It passed.
Brown,
No.
we're at a tie.
Motion
Very good. So again, if you choose as a board member to not keep the district in compliance, so be it. And just know, the district will look bad on that. So it doesn't reflect on me, it reflects on you guys. So keep it moving. You were in the seat before. It was up to you. And you was the board, the chair of the
And I
committee.
took the run of that. Thank you.
All right. So moving on. May I have H, approval of school year 2023-2024 Board of Education Superintendent Agreements. Be it hereby moved that the Board of Education approve the school year 2023 Board of Education Superintendent Agreements as presented. May I have a motion?
Question.
May I have a motion?
Motion.
Ms. Dixon?
Kimbrell.
And second, Ms. Kimball. Your question?
Question, ma'am. All right, so the superintendent indicated in my question to you about 2 items that would be added to this.
And he added it.
I did see, I'll go back and look at the document. I didn't see it.
He sent it out.
I don't,
It's in the board
it's
package.
in the work package. I didn't see it.
All right. May I have a motion? I mean, a roll call, John?
Yes. Brown,
I'm gonna pass.
okay, Dixon.
Yes.
Zolar, absent. Kimbrough.
Yes.
Love,
Yes.
Story,
And I'll say,
He didn't hear you.
absent.
I say yes.
yes. Harris,
Yes.
Brown,
Absent.
okay, motion carried.
Public comments, if you intend to speak, please fill out the complete lead questions and comments from the press.
We don't have it. There's not.
No,
It's okay.
okay. I'm just,
I know, I didn't want you to
okay,
keep on
thank
going.
you. That's a whole paragraph. New business, FOIA update?
Yes, we've had, 4, current, FOIAs and we've closed them out.
Okay, very good. And board members report? Anyone want to have?
Okay, I don't have a report, but I have a request that on occasion that I can get a printout of the packet instead of all along on the computer, but I need a paper printout. I'm requesting that. Not all the members need it, but I do need one.
But see, it's not fair for you to say not all board members need it, and so if you
Well,
ask-
some would say that we don't need it. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about for myself.
So you have to understand and be mindful of the time that the district would have to take time to print packets. And
I'm
so,
not asking for them to print packets for
well, that's what it would
everybody.
be. It would be a whole packet.
Yeah, for me.
But it still would take time to do those things. And we try to stay cost efficient.
You know what? This came about out of spitefulness. It came about years before you were on the board. It was when Janice Harrison was
Ma'am.
on the board.
Ma'am,
I'm
I'm not
explaining
speaking
this
on
to you.
anything past.
This is
I'm
the
talking about-
past.
I'm
Why
talking,
people don't get the paper now.
if this
This
is what
still
you're doing,
gonna
because I'm
part
not
of
gonna
the
go
past.
2 minutes with this.
You know what?
What?
I'm not talking to you.
Excuse me.
I'm talking to the president.
Miss
not you.
Miss Love, Miss Love.
What? I'm just asking for a package, just for myself, not all the time. But sometimes I need to just have this so that I can see, because I'm going through vision problems right now. And so if I can't print it on the computer that they gave me, because the computer is a 2016 and it's not compatible with my printer. I've been trying to do that. And it says, hey, it's not there. You can't do it.
It's something in there that, it's the view, what's it called?
So So there's a way to
There's a way
download,
you can do that
download it,
yourself.
and then, so you, yeah, so there's a way to do it. You-
Yeah.
On my printer?
Yes.
Yeah.
At home?
Yes.
So what we can do also is have one of the IT guys call you and
Yeah.
kind
Okay.
of walk you through that.
Well, thank you, that's what I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I
You
need.
know,
Okay, thank you.
did she bring her
Thank you.
laptop here and then she print?
Uh,
And it's not that, bothering anybody?
Again,
I'm just asking.
John just talked and shared the information with Ms. Love.
Okay.
All right, so, anybody else 2
Yes, I
minutes?
do. I just wanna say this is on the record. I am not against anybody in here. It just seemed like, Lynette, we don't know each other.
See,
I'm not
we
against
don't
you.
do that.
It's my
Don't
time.
See, listen, you know what, I'm gonna move forward because I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do
I
this.
have
Okay, so, moving on,
the floor.
may I have a motion for closed
Once
session?
again,
All right, motion by Ms. Dixon,
wow, you see that? I
Second.
had the floor.
yes, the closed session,
Second.
okay.
Make
The
it
closed
on
session.
record that I
Hereby
have
move
the floor
that the Board of
and
Education
I
go
cannot
into closed
speak,
session
and I'm
for the
just trying
section
to
of
keep
in
the
section
peace.
two C,
I hope you
3
can
of the
see
Open
it,
Meetings
but
Act to
it will
consider the
be on
reasons of
there.
establishing or
This is why
filling a
you can't get
vacancy
along.
on the public information
And I'm
regarding
not gonna be
appointment, employment,
disrespected. I
or
won't
dismissal
disrespect
of an employee,
So,
or
matter of fact,
officer
I should just
contracts,
leave it
grievances,
there.
negotiation, pending and threatened immunity, litigation,
Litigation,
real estate, student discipline, and student and board evaluation performance. May I have a motion? It was motion by Ms. Dixon.
Dixon.
May I have a second? We end up going into closed session.
Kimber already seconded.
She seconded, okay. Go ahead, John, to go on.
Brown?
Uh-huh. This last one.
Yes.
This board performance and superintendent, yes,
Yes.
personnel.
Okay. Brown?
Yes.
Okay. Dixon?
Yes.
Golar, absent. Kimbrough?
Yes.
Love?
Yes.
Story? Harris?
Yes.
Motion carried at 5:57.
Change my vote to yes, I'm not gonna be
You said, what's
spiteful.
that?
Please
You said
change my
five?
vote.
5:57.
Thank you.
Change my vote.
All right, thank you, Mr. Corley.
Have a good night.
Okay.
We're going into closed session.
This is special session. Now they're going to closed session, so we're gonna close this off now.
And then,
Then they'll just come back to end the meeting. They've already voted on everything.
So all this is done.
Yeah, it's already done.
I'm not against nobody in here, I never have. But I can't speak, that's ridiculous.